Previously on Savannah.
I only had the best night of my life, that's all. The very best, most wonderful night. That's when his wife shows up.
Jeannie came back?
I love my son. I've got to try to make a go of it with Jeannie.
Reese, I'd like you to meet my brother, Vincent.
Well, you do know that hospital doors don't lock.
I'll take my chances.
I do admire risk takers.
I asked the doctor to get you a private nurse while you're sick.
Veronica Kozlovsky is moving in.
Veronica Kozlovsky is a 60-year-old widow who died 4 months ago.
I knew Veronica was a phony. Maybe we should take a look at her business partner, Tom Masick.
You and I could talk about doing some business together. Maybe I could get a cut in on one of your phony racehorse scams.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Hell no, honey. I want to be your partner.
So airport security didn't realize the thief was working the terminal?
Well, they thought it was sloppy baggage handling, but none of the luggage ever turned up.
How many pieces were taken?
About 40.
Dollar value?
On average, $500 a bag. That's $20,000.
Any leads?
Nothing solid yet.
All right, thanks.
Oh, excuse me. Wheeler here.
So, how's it going? I mean, with the new job and all.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I'm finally a reporter. Of course, I'm still dead broke. Reese makes more money waiting tables.
Like I'm getting rich. But it's not the money, it's the glamour.
Oh, absolutely.
Dean?
Jeannie, what are you doing here?
You went off without your lunch?
I better go type this up.
Okay, I'll let you know if we learn anything more, okay?
Okay.
Lane works with the newspaper, Jeannie. I mean, she's assigned to the police beat. I can't avoid talking with her.
You hear me complaining?
No.
I trust you. Now, what time should I plan on for dinner?
6:30. I'll call if anything comes up. And thank you for bringing my lunch by.
Well, it's my job to look after you.
What?
For an innocent man, you sure do sound guilty.
Look, you had your chance with Dean in high school, but he married me. I mean, are you so desperate now that you have to chase my husband?
I'm not chasing him.
Oh, please. I am not stupid.
Nothing is going on between Dean and me.
Yeah? Well, you better make damn sure it stays that way, because Dean is mine, and if you try and take him away from me, you're dead.
What? Cat got your tongue.
I like to collect my thoughts when I'm being blackmailed.
This isn't blackmail. It's kind of like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Peyton, I don't deny that I have a checkered past.
Checkered past. Oh, you're a crook, Tom. You got a rap sheet a mile long in New Jersey.
I was a wild kid. But I've gone straight.
Well, tell that to Edward Burton when he learns that you have conned him out of his boat.
I won this riverboat in a poker game.
By dealing from the bottom of the deck.
If it had been a con, I would have sold the boat and hightailed it out of here with the money.
Yeah, so why didn't you?
I fell in love with Reese.
You're in love.
Yes.
Oh, well, what a coincidence. The richest girl in town has got a con man head over heels in love with her. Well, this newfound meaning in your life must be worth quite a lot to you.
Is that what you want? Money?
That's what I want.
All my money's tied up in turning this ship into a casino.
Oh, come on, sugar. What's Reese gonna do when I tell her that her sweetie isn't so sweet?
You can tell her about what I did in New Jersey. It'll hurt me, but it won't make you one dime richer. And I certainly couldn't very well have you working here.
So you are threatening me.
I want you to see things from where I stand. Look, I do love Reese. If I step over the line, then you can tell her about me. I want you to. I never want to hurt Reese.
You sound serious.
I am.
Well, I want Reese to be happy. You know, she's been like a sister to me.
Watch, you'll see I'm sincere.
Well, everyone deserves a second chance. I won't say a word.
Thanks.
Of course, if I find out that you're trying to pull a fast one on me, I will cut your heart out.
I'll hand you the knife.
What a liar.
What a bitch.
Ooh, that must be a bad guy. And another bad guy. Ooh. Oh, Jason, how's it doing? Oh, Daddy.
Oh. Hey, Jason, what are you up to?
Jason's gonna spend the night with Grandma tonight.
You are?
Yeah. Didn't Jeannie talk to you?
About what?
Her job.
What job?
Oh, Dean, Jeannie needs to be the one to tell you. I thought she already had.
Jeannie?
In here.
What's this about a job?
Well, I interviewed last month for a sales position with Goodall Cosmetics. They just called, and I got the job.
Why are you packing?
I have an early morning flight. There's a 2-day training seminar in Augusta.
Augusta?
Don't worry. My mother said she'd take care of Jason whenever I'm on the road. I travel to department stores and beauty parlors, and I show them our new products. I got my own territory, all of Georgia and northern Florida.
Jeannie, you just got back home, and now you want to leave?
No, I don't want to leave, but this is important to me. Dean, I've never had any kind of a career. I couldn't afford to go to college like Lane did.
Hey. Don't bring Lane into this, okay? This isn't about Lane.
Look, I didn't mean to upset you. I just meant that I finally have an opportunity to make something out of my life like Lane did.
You're not in competition with Lane.
I can be good at sales, Dean. I know I can.
Traveling all over the state is not going to help this marriage.
And I'm sure that eventually I can get a desk job and not have to travel.
I don't want my son staying at your mother's. I want him home with me.
Oh, I'm leaving awfully early tomorrow, and with your work, you could be called away at any moment.
All the more reason why you should stay here.
Please! This means so much to me, and it has taken all of my strength to leave, especially knowing Lane is around.
It is over between Lane and me, okay? I told you.
No. And I have faith in you, and I need you to have faith in me. I'm doing this for the both of us. Just let me give it a whirl. If it doesn't work, I'll quit.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Good to see you again. Yeah, they have one of those hot new chefs here who wins awards for exotic dishes. I just hope the food lives up to its reputation.
Oh, sure, it's my cooking.
Let's have a drink. You know, I can remember when good cooking meant just grilling up a T-bone. Oh, damn.
What?
It's Reese.
Daddy?
Reese.
Hi.
Tom. Evening, Ed. Veronica.
Hello?
Long wait? We've been here about 35 minutes. I'll go speed things along.
I'll be right back. I forgot to tell Lane I'm not coming home for dinner. Daddy? You kicked Peyton out of the house because you said it would appear unseemly to have a young woman living there.
Your point?
Veronica's staying at your house.
Your point?
It's unseemly.
No, it's not. It's fun.
That was Savannah's prettiest little girl, are we?
Can we call a truce?
Worried I might be whispering sweet nothings into Edward's ear about what a dirty, rotten scoundrel his daughter's dating?
Not really. If you make me out to be a lowlife, where does that leave you? By the way, how are things with Edward?
He's very sweet and very energetic.
You know, I'm really surprised. You moved into his house. Now, you always said that a man would never buy the cow if he could get the milk for free.
But it's important to let the buyer have a little sample before you cut off the supply.
No.
I don't know what you have planned with Shirley Temple, but by the time I get through with Daddy's money, there won't be anything left for the prettiest little thing in Savannah to inherit.
This isn't a contest.
It's not?
Boy, am I glad this night is over.
Yeah, I've had better ones myself.
I've never seen anybody handle customers as smoothly as you do. It's amazing.
You are just sucking up to the woman who makes your schedule.
Whatever it takes.
All right, what do you want, afternoons or evenings?
This afternoons?
Now, how did I know you were going to say that?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, if you were interested in the money, you'd have picked evenings. If you were interested in afternoons just because you liked afternoons, you wouldn't need to look at the schedule. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you picked afternoons because Reese Burton is working afternoons.
She's dating my brother.
Yeah, but you have a crush on her. Babe, it's a lost cause.
You don't have to tell me about women and Tom.
Oh?
Women have always been interested in Tom, even in elementary school. I remember when his third-grade teacher caught him passing a love note in class. She made him write 100 times, "I will pay attention when Miss Schilling is talking." Of course, it only made the girl like him more.
Miss Schilling?
Yeah, Tom's teacher.
I had a teacher named Miss Schilling. Did you guys go to school around here?
No, Atlantic City.
That's right. You two are New Jersey boys.
Yeah.
Morning. Where are you going?
I'm moving out.
Did I do something?
Yeah, you got well. You're fit as a fiddle and you don't need a nursemaid anymore.
Well, that's not exactly how I thought of you.
I know.
Well, can I persuade you to stay?
It wouldn't be proper.
Proper? Now you sound positively Victorian.
I do, don't I?
You really care what the neighbors think?
Of course not. They're your neighbors. I care what you think.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I want you to stay. Don't ever leave.
I'm serious about this, Edward. What would you say if Reese told you she was moving in with Tom? And don't even think about saying that's different.
Yeah, you should have been a lawyer.
You know where to find me.
Well, I'm too old to get married again.
I'm too young not to.
Jeannie actually threatened you.
Mm-hmm. Her exact words were,
Dina's mine. Try to take him away from me, and you're dead.
just like that. Oh, yeah, and then she kind of smiled.
Well, that's just a wee bit possessive.
Oh, yeah, she was nice as pie to Dean in the station, but she came on to me like Attila the Hun.
Well, my, look who decided to join us for breakfast.
Young lady, I don't believe 7:30 in the morning is the proper time to be coming home from a date.
Who cares about proper? Was it fun?
Tom and I had the best time.
I bet.
Oh, it wasn't like that.
Well, what did happen? We want details.
Well, after dinner, we went dancing at McCune's. Oh, what a dancer. He's fabulous.
Oh, dancing is a good beginning.
Will you stop?
We danced until 1, and then we went to Prilly's place for coffee and pie, and we just talked about everything. My growing up in Savannah and his growing up in New Jersey. And do you know he didn't have a dime starting out? Everything he's gotten, he's done on his own.
He's a self-made man, all right.
Prilly's place closes at 2. You still have 5 hours to account for.
Mm-hmm.
I started telling him about the ghost at Hamilton's farm. And he didn't believe me. So, well, one thing led to another, and we ended up at Bonaventure Cemetery.
Oh, you did it in the cemetery.
Peyton.
What?
And then around 5, we drove to River Street and watched the sunrise.
If I didn't know no better, I'd say you were in love.
Tom has almost restored my faith in man.
He and his brother are so sweet, you'd almost think they were raised in the South.
Guess they do all right in New Jersey, too.
Has Tom ever been to Savannah before?
No, but he loves it here.
Well, do either of you two remember a teacher by the name of Miss Schilling?
Miss Schilling. Wasn't she a third-grade teacher at Lowell Elementary?
Oh, I remember her. She was a nightmare. What made you think of her?
Well, someone had mentioned her name to me on the riverboat, and I couldn't get it out of my head.
Schilling.
She had that big, nasty bun.
Honey, I didn't expect you home today.
I got lucky with my sales. Do you miss me?
You betcha.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
You want to move this to the bedroom?
I can't wait.
May I help you?
Well, I hope so. I'm trying to put together a reunion.
Oh, how wonderful. You went to Lowell Elementary?
Yes, I'm Peyton.
You're Peyton Richards, Lucille's daughter.
Well, that's impressive.
Oh, I never forget a Lowell student.
Well, I was hoping that you had a roster of Miss Schilling's class.
What year?
20 years ago.
Oh, I wish I could help you.
Oh, it would mean so much to me.
We don't have those records.
Well, where could I find them?
Nowhere. They were destroyed when a water pipe burst 3 years ago.
Oh, shoot. I was trying to track down the Massick brothers.
I don't remember any Massick brothers.
Thomas and Vincent Massick.
No.
Okay, well, thank you.
I do remember 2 brothers about that time named Tommy and Vincent, but their last name wasn't Massick. Henderson. Tommy and Vincent Henderson. I believe their father owned the riverboat.
The riverboat?
The SS Savannah. I hear they're turning it into a gambling ship. Disgraceful.
Savannah will return after these messages. And now we return to Savannah.
Can't you stay through the weekend?
I wish I could.
It's not fair.
Well, you know my schedule, sweetie.
I think you should quit.
Matt,
I can support us both.
it's not about the money. I love what I do. It's important to me.
I just can't get used to you spending 3 or 4 nights a week away from home.
Well, with any luck at all, I'll get a desk job soon, and then I won't have to travel. Hey, promise I'll make it up to you.
I get lonely when you're gone.
Just don't ever forget. You are mine.
I saw a man tagging luggage that was already tagged. I thought it was a new worker.
We'd like you to come down to the station after work. Check out some mugshots. Maybe you'll recognize someone, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Wait.
Flight 502 to Atlanta is now ready for boarding at gate number 3.
Think someone in baggage is tipping off for bad guys?
They sure do know which suitcases to steal.
Dean, Michael,
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm interviewing airport brass. What about you?
Interviewing baggage handlers.
And?
Nothing. Have you had lunch yet?
I was gonna grab a bite at the commissary.
I'll join you.
Don't.
Why not?
I'll go call into the station.
We can't eat lunch together?
No.
It won't involve physical contact, I promise you.
Dean, stop.
Lane, there isn't an hour of the day that goes by that I don't think about you.
Look, I don't want to hear this.
It's true.
Is this your idea of making an effort at your marriage?
I can't sleep at night. I keep wishing that you were beside me.
Well, you think I sleep at night? Dean, it's hard enough being around you on this job. But if you keep this up, as much as I love being a reporter and as much as I need the work, I'll quit.
Won't happen again.
Flight 1623 to Savannah is now ready for boarding through gate 6.
Oh.
I almost didn't make it.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I told my boss I was sick, took the day off work. Thought it'd be fun to go with you.
To Savannah?
Hostess city of the South.
But this is not a vacation. I'm going to be working.
I won't get in the way.
But this...
I promise.
Your attention, please. Shuttle bus
Come on, gotta get on board.
Augusta is leaving for the back away in 5 minutes.
Hi.
Hello.
What's with the suitcase?
You won't move in with me, so I'm gonna move in with you. Let the neighbors talk, I just don't care. Which way to the bedroom?
Edward.
Sure is convenient that you live here on the boat. You can pop in here whenever you want and get something to eat or take a nap.
Well, I don't have time for naps, and staff knows I live here, so I never do really get away from business.
That's a pity.
I could put a do not disturb sign on the door.
You mean right now?
I am your boss. I could give you a long lunch hour.
It's a good thing we didn't have any wine with our BLTs. Who knows where we'd end up?
Grace, I didn't invite you here for this.
Oh?
We me sit down? I know this sounds old-fashioned, but to be perfectly honest, I'd rather wait till our wedding night.
Our what?
Our wedding night.
Is that a proposal?
I guess it is.
But we hardly know each other.
Look, I knew I loved you the minute I saw you.
You did?
Not because you're beautiful, though you are beautiful. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful women in the world. But you're sweet and smart, and there's that thing.
What thing?
I can't define it. No one can. But when you feel it for someone, you just know. And you tell yourself, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
He asked me to marry him.
Well, what did you say?
I told him I'd think about it.
You hardly know the guy.
Well, I knew Travis my whole life, and a fat lot of good that did me.
Still, it's no reason to rush into a marriage.
I'm not rushing in. Besides, you're the one who's always telling me to loosen up and go with the flow.
Yeah, well, there's going with the flow, and there's being caught in the undertow.
Tom is smart, sweet, gentle, and the most understanding man I've met.
You don't know the guy.
But I know one thing. Couldn't possibly be as big a liar as Travis.
Arriving passengers from Augusta Flight 1623, please pick up your luggage at Carousel 3.
Do you think we'll get a chance to visit Sea Island?
No, I'll be working.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Look, this is not a holiday for me.
Well, I know.
No, you don't. I mean, what if a supervisor sees you tagging along with me? I mean, the company's just gonna think I'm not taking my job seriously. They fired a woman just last week because a supervisor thought she wasn't working up to her full potential.
The last thing I wanted was to get you in trouble.
Oh, no, sweetheart, no, I know that. But I am worried. This company, they check up on us all the time.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to go home?
Yes. Well, I'm just gonna be a bundle of nerves the whole time, and what fun will that be?
Make it up to me when you get home?
Yeah, I promise.
Flight 18 to Dallas. Those needing assistance or with small children, please step to the right.
Savannah will return after these messages.
And now, back to Savannah.
I don't know what to do. Should I tell Dean?
Are you sure it was Dean's wife?
Positive.
And you're positive they were kissing? I mean, kissing as in lovey-dovey, not kissing as in good old buddy, how you doing?
They could have starred in a documentary on human mating rituals.
Well, I wouldn't say anything to Dean.
Why not?
Because Jeannie will deny it, and it'll be her word against Lane's. Little wifey versus the homewrecker.
Little wifey is one tough cookie. She threatened to rip my heart out.
Yeah, well, she won't admit that either. She'll just put on her sweet little face and tell Dean that you're lying because you're trying to steal him.
Dean will believe me.
Of course he will.
Even if he does, you think he's going to be happy to hear this news? You know, in ancient times, they used to kill the messenger who delivered bad tidings.
Peyton, wouldn't you want to know something was going on behind your back?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about Dean. He didn't stay with Jeannie because he loves her more than Lane. He stayed with her because of his son. It's going to take a lot to break them up.
I'm not trying to break them up.
Aren't you?
No. I wouldn't want a man I had taken from someone else.
All I know is I wish someone had told me Travis was running around before I married that snake.
Yeah, and if someone had told you that Travis Peterson, your fiancé, was doing the horizontal mambo with another woman, come on, Travis would have just sweet-talked you into believing that your friend was a liar. Still would have married him, just would have been one less guest at the wedding.
I'm a lot wiser now, thank God. I mean, if y'all hear anything about Tom, you let me know.
Oh, you know we will.
What about Dean? Should I tell him?
Yes.
No.
Do you two ever agree on anything?
No.
Yes.
Now, this bed is too damn small.
You mean it's cozy?
I mean, my bed's much more comfortable.
I'm happy with my bed.
Why don't you ring the housekeeper and have her fix us up a meal?
Very funny. If you want something to eat, you're just gonna have to fix it yourself.
Oh, no. I don't know how you live under such primitive conditions.
Oh, that's why sandwiches were invented.
I bet you don't even have a sauna. Huh?
Builds character.
Oh, honey, you have character to burn. Why don't you let me spoil you a little?
Be my guest.
Move back in with me.
As what? Your wife?
Veronica, I have no intention of ever marrying anybody again.
I have no intention of ever living with anyone again.
Are you really kicking me out?
I have to stick to my guns.
You know, there's such a thing as too much spirit in a woman.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How could I find articles on a specific subject in the local newspaper?
Oh, we have recent issues on file.
I need to go back about 20 years.
That would be on microfiche. Would you like me to check it?
Oh, please. I'm looking for an article on the riverboat SS Savannah. Jack Henderson, builder of the riverboat SS Savannah, was found shot to death in his home yesterday afternoon. The death has been ruled a suicide. Friends say Henderson has been depressed over the repossession of his riverboat by Savannah investor Edward Burton. Henderson's body was discovered in his study by his 10-year-old son, Thomas.
Hello?
Hi, I called for some advice. Pear-shaped or emerald cut?
What are you talking about?
Well, the engagement ring I'm buying for Reese. I can't decide between two diamonds.
You're engaged?
I'm close. Very close. How are things going with Edward?
Hey.
Oh, Jeannie. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Well, I rushed through the seminar so I could get back. I missed you so much.
How'd it go?
Well, it was okay. Didn't you miss me too?
Look, Jeannie, I haven't been doing all I could to make things work out between us, and I'm sorry. I promise you I'll do better.
It's been a tough time for both of us.
We need to put the past behind us.
Oh, so we can start fresh?
Yeah.
Well, I know a very good way to begin.
Where's Jason?
He's still with my mother. We're all alone. We've had some sweet times together before, Dean. Well, let's have one tonight.
Savannah will return after these messages.
And now, back to Savannah.
Actually, there is a lot more to my job than people realize.
That's how I sold my boss on this article. Now, why don't you start by showing me a typical ticket procedure?
Okay. Well, first I look at your ticket to see where you're going and if you have the right date. I had a man go into cardiac arrest once when he found out he was a day late for his non-refundable flight to Europe.
No.
Luckily, I know CPR. Okay, let's say you're going to New York City.
Great.
And I'll assign you a seat.
Can you put me next to a cute guy?
Well, seat 12D is available, and 12C has a man in it, but I can't guarantee if he's cute or not.
I was wondering... Nah, you couldn't do that.
Do what?
A friend of mine flew in yesterday from Augusta, and she sat next to the most gorgeous guy she's ever met.
Oh, cool. She get his phone number?
Yes, but she lost it.
Oh, bummer.
Huh, she threatened to shoot herself.
What's his name?
I don't know. But her name is Jeannie Collins, and she was on flight 1623.
Flight 23 yesterday. Jeannie Collins. Ooh. She was in seat 10B. Seat A was empty, and seat C was Matt Carter of Augusta, Georgia. You want his address, Dad?
Oh, you are an angel. She is gonna owe me big time. Thank you.
That's gate 2. The plane will be boarding in half an hour.
Thank you.
Next.
When is your next flight to Augusta?
The next departure is in half an hour.
Is there a seat available?
Yes.
I'd like a ticket.
Mama, do you know Jack Henderson?
Oh, I remember Jack Henderson very well.
Because I looked up old newspaper articles about him. Did Edward Burton steal Henderson's riverboat?
Well, some people thought so, but they could never prove anything.
Why would Burton do it?
Edward wanted to ruin Jack Henderson.
Well, he did a bang-up job of it. Henderson killed himself.
A year before his suicide, Reese's mother died in a car wreck. Jack Henderson was driving the car she was riding in. She died instantly. Jack had hardly a scratch on him.
So Edward wanted revenge for Henderson killing his wife?
Oh, not for killing her, no. Edward thought his wife was out of town visiting her cousin. She was with Jack Henderson.
They were lovers?
Yes.
Reese's mom and Tom's father.
Come.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you don't mind my coming by without calling.
No, not at all.
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Me too.
I have a question.
What?
If I say yes to your proposal, do we have to wait for the wedding night?
Ma'am?
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry I'm a little late.
Thanks for meeting me.
Oh, I never turned down an invitation from an attractive woman.
You know, someday I'm gonna have to ask you about your past because you've dropped one too many clues that shouldn't be ignored.
Well, a true gentleman never tells. Unless, of course, it's a colorful story and then he changes the name to protect the guilty. But what do I owe the honor of this lunch?
Well, I've been reviewing our situation.
Situation?
Yes. We're both adults. I gave you an ultimatum because I wanted to be taken seriously.
And I've never taken an ultimatum more seriously.
Let me finish, please.
Sorry for interrupting.
I wanted to be taken seriously and not become fodder for one of your tall tales at the country club.
I could never.
But the truth is, you've shown me nothing but respect, and I may have sounded like a Victorian, but I am truly not one. So I'm withdrawing my ultimatum, and if the offer to move in with you is still open, well, then I accept.
It is not.
It's not.
The invitation is withdrawn.
Then I've made a fool of myself.
You most certainly have not. You've confirmed my faith in your good judgment. You stand up for your beliefs, but you're willing to compromise. Now, most people are too pig-headed to do that.
I think that I should go.
No, don't. I've ordered champagne.
I'm really not in the mood.
Well, all the more reason to have a glass. To us.
Edward.
If you drink up, then you can, keep that little crackerjack prize at the bottom.
Is that a ring?
Well, it's a very big, very expensive ring. Please don't gulp your drink. As a matter of fact, allow me. The invitation to move in was withdrawn because I want to throw you a fancy wedding first.
Hello?
Mr. Carter,
Yes?
I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Jeannie Collins.
Well, my fiance is out of town. Can I help you?
Jeannie Collins is your fiance.
Yeah. I'm getting married in June. Can I help you?
No. No, thanks. Thank you.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, Les. Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
When'd you get back?
Day before yesterday.
How was your trip?
2 months in China. I couldn't get a decent martini the whole time I was there.
Well, hey, let me take care of that right now. Jim. Let us have 2 dry Bombay Sapphire martinis with a twist, straight up.
You're a true gentleman.
Oh, my pleasure, sir. My pleasure.
Someone at the club told me that you had a nasty encounter with a cigar.
I damn near burnt down the house with me in it.
Did you some good. You look better than ever to me.
Well, thank you. I am.
You find the fountain of youth or something?
I found a woman.
That's nothing new for you.
No, this one is fun. She's smart and talk about vivacious. Oh, man.
She'd have to be to keep you interested for more than a weekend.
Oh, there she is right now. Look. Let me introduce you to the future, Mrs. Ed Burton.
Well, I'll be damned. I never pictured you as someone like her.
Oh, you jealous, huh? Sure am.
I spent 3 glorious days and nights in New York City with that woman 5 years ago. Charged me $500 a day, and she was worth every penny. That's the damn hooker I ever had.
stay tuned for upcoming scenes from the next episode of Savannah.
Attention Savannah fans, mark your calendars for Wednesday, March 13th, because we're sending Jack A. Harry backstage to reveal the secrets of Savannah. The star of Sister Sister will talk face-to-face with the stars of Savannah, showing you a side of them you've never seen before. So all throughout the night as you watch the WB Wednesday comedies, you'll also get exclusive glimpses behind the scenes of Savannah. Don't miss out on the secrets of Savannah, March 13th on the WB.